Hello there.
Hi, how you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
Oh, never better.
Really? Never better?
No place I'd rather be, buddy.
So I want to start this show off by patting ourselves on the back.
Sweet.
We are now ranked podcasters. Like we are in the iTunes rankings officially.
Yeah.
I mean, we have been,
Mm-hmm.
but now we're someplace where it really matters. And I think that we need to just take a minute, congratulate ourselves on our accomplishments.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I pretend not to take this show seriously.
Pretend,
You-
right.
You know I'm heavily embedded in the industry. I got feelers out everywhere. I get emails about everything that's going on
Yes, absolutely.
within our business.
Yeah, you're in bed with some powerful people.
So I got an email today that let us know that we newly charted on a we appeared on a new chart.
Yes.
Or newly appeared on an existing chart. Whatever. Anyway, so I blurred out the shit that didn't mean anything, and I left clear the shit that does. So I would like you to read where we're at,
Okay.
and then I want you to explain in 500 words or less the journey that got us there.
Okay.
So I need you to give us a drum roll. No.
No? I can't do a very good drum roll. Who's right? Chart positions, Apple Podcast. Number 144, Apple Podcast. Kazakhstan comedy. Awesome.
We are the 144th funniest podcast in Kazakhstan.
God, that's horrible. Isn't that like, what the fuck?
You know,
There's like 6 podcasts over there.
no, what's worse than being 144th is being 145th.
Did you look up who was 145th? Because I'd like to know. Actually, I'd like to know who's 143rd. Who is beating us in Kazakhstan or whatever?
Okay, so maybe we make that a goal. You know how back in the 90s they used to do podcast wars and shit?
Yep.
Like, I mean, that's how Howard Stern made his bones, is whoever was ranked number one in his market that he would move to, that's who he would go after.
Really?
So we're going to go after who's ranked 143 in Kazakhstan.
I hope it's like an ISIS podcast. Oh, Jesus.
So that don't make you feel good? Yesterday we weren't even ranked on their fucking... I honestly thought that was where Borat was from.
I think it is, isn't it? I think you're right. I think so. I didn't even know that they had like internet connection.
That makes it-
I just assume that it's just fields and mud huts, right? Maybe I'm just an asshole. I just assume that they don't have, stuff. How they listening to podcasts?
Okay, so let's say that you're right. Let's say that only 5% of the population has internet access.
Mm-hmm.
And if one of them listens to a podcast, does that automatically chart them? Like we need one listener in that country and now we're charted there?
Yes. I don't know why, but my mind just automatically went to, in order for somebody in Kazakhstan to be listening to us, I would be willing to bet they smuggled in one of those really big original iPhone, like iPods in their butt with our show loaded on it. That's the only way they can listen to it.
Well, I'm sorry that you... Motherfucker, it's playing again.
Jesus Christ.
All right, we're just going to jump right to it so I can get rid of this.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want to... I've got to find my place and everything. You want to give a...
Yeah, so somewhere in, what was it, Washington, I think? Aberdeen. Is that in Washington? So there's a Star Wars store, and there's an old guy. This store's been there for 30 years, and he put up a sign in his store that said, if you have a dick, you're not a chick. And
So keep in mind that's where Kurt Cobain was from, was
Right.
Aberdeen.
right, yeah, he has a lot of Kurt Cobain memorabilia in his store or whatever. And so one of the local like members of the city hall or something like that is a transgender, came into the store and started yelling at him about his sign and telling him how terrible his sign is. And it made the news, of course.
Okay, so somebody recorded it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to attempt to play the video of somebody of this tranny and this guy yelling back and forth.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to attempt to do so without exposing where I live.
Good luck.
So I'm going to take it slow.
Mhm.
Okay. So I apologize for the delay. All right. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear it. Give me a raise the roof if you can hear it.
Side on her.
You are nuts. You're not a woman. You don't look like a woman. You don't act like a woman.
The confrontation started inside.
Trans women are women!
Get a
Trans women are women!
And spilled into the street.
You are not a chick.
Aberdeen Councilwoman Tiesa Meskis confronted owner Don Suker about a sign he posted in his store saying, if you are born with a slang for a male body part, you are not a chick.
What he wrote there was so demeaning and so dismissive of who I am and who any trans woman is.
How was that dismissive?
It's not. It's not. This is fantasy land.
Okay.
Meskis, a trans woman, says she knows Suker has the right to say what he wants.
You're nuts. You need.
But okay. That is the best thing you can say to somebody that was born a man and now identifies as a woman is just like, I mean, because you can phrase it as a question, like, you're nuts.
No, I wasn't calling you nuts. I was just asking.
I was pointing at them. They're right there. You're nuts. Ma'am, you're nuts.
Back off now. No, you do.
But she wanted to tell him to his face it was hurtful.
I would really like them to open their eyes and their heart and see that, you know, we are people, we are who we are, and all we want to be is accepted in our community.
Now, I don't care what they do, but don't come in here and complain to me about stuff. I have free speech.
Suker says anyone who disagrees with him does not need to spend money at his store, where that sign was still visible today.
And everybody's loved it. Everybody's taken pictures of it. Everybody laughs.
Not everybody loved it, as we saw.
Well, yeah.
And some people think it's hurtful.
Well,
He told us that this hurt.
But here's the thing. I don't give about feelings anymore. I'm 78. I went to Vietnam to fight for all this. Do you think I care about some feelings? Absolutely not.
Supporters of the council.
Okay.
So if I'm ever on the news, I hope that's how I talk. That's perfect.
All right. Now I got to move this shit out of the way.
I don't give a shit. Do you think I care about some asshole?
So don't you think that they are just both assholes?
No. Well, maybe a little, but the transgender person is way more of an asshole. So this guy.
So that, but that's
his,
not how free speech works, though.
No, I understand that. That was a stupid thing to say. I'm not. I mean, he does have free speech, but that has nothing to do with this situation. So he was minding his business in his establishment, put up a sign in his store. She came into his store to yell at him about his sign. Yet
Right.
you're a cunt.
But he put the sign up on the window facing outward so anybody walking by his store would see that. I don't want my kids seeing the slang word for male appendage.
I don't know. I mean,
if he had that sign in his store, like so you had to walk in to see it, that's one thing. Having the sign, he was inviting this type of confrontation,
yes,
and he got it.
yes, which is good.
But then the way he responded to it was fucking retarded. Like
Are you serious?
yes, saying I have free speech.
Oh,
he fought in Vietnam. That doesn't mean that free speech. That's not what free speech means.
So, okay, you're focusing on I have free speech, but you're ignoring all the rest of it where he stood up to this person
No,
and says,
that
this
part
is
I
stupid.
like. That part I like.
Okay.
I like that he said, whatever, I'm 78 fucking 8 years old. I don't care about anybody's feelings anymore. But
Right.
he's still an asshole. I'm not saying he's wrong, but he's an asshole.
Why?
Because he invited a confrontation from this one that other guy could have kicked the shit out of him.
That would have been even funnier, I think. So,
But
okay.
I would suggest that everybody does this. Like that, this type of behavior is what will stop all the other bullshit from happening.
That's what I've been saying all along. As soon as people stop just passively accepting all of this dumb bullshit, it'll just go away. It just
But-
in mass if we just stop it. Just stop.
But stop saying, I live in America, it's freedom of speech. Don't improperly use that phrase. That my number one pet peeve in the world.
Is it? How would you correctly use that phrase?
I wouldn't have inserted it into that conversation because it doesn't apply. He could have, if he would have left that off, I would have been 100% behind this old man.
So,
But since he added it,
so do you not believe that people have free speech?
of course I believe it. That it doesn't apply to this. It doesn't apply to this
Why?
because it means that the government you can't be held accountable by the government for what you say.
Okay. So what he's talking about and the way I look at free speech is, I suppose, different than what you're saying. The technical term, yeah, sure, the government can't infringe on your rights. But when people say free speech, what they mean is,
I
No,
don't
listen.
care. You
You
can't
don't
just
care?
start changing words on me, Anthony.
you
can't
don't
just
care
change
what people mean. So when he says something and you're like, oh, I disagree. But what he actually means, and what I think that you mean when you even say the words free speech, is that we
Now
have
you're
a
going to tell me
culture-
what I
No,
mean when I talk.
I said I think.
I think you're wrong. Whatever you're going to say, you're wrong.
I know. What we have
You're-
we have a culture that you should be able to say the things that
One
you
of
want
the-
to say. Is that right?
No. One of the
God.
things, what I just wanted to shut you up so I could talk. I wasn't even listening. One of the things that you constantly do is words have meanings.
Right.
And so words have meanings, and you
Right.
can't just change the meanings of words
I'm not.
when they fit your will. Free
I'm not.
speech means one thing only, one nation under God, indivisible, and justice for all.
So for my whole, as long as I can remember, it has always been when people say free speech, they're not talking about
I
a
don't care
law
what the-
or.
I don't care what your fucking hillbilly relatives you throw it around the fucking campfire.
So what you're saying is it doesn't matter what I say. You're just not listening. Hillbilly relatives. It's always been free speech has always been a fucking concept. Yes, of course there is a free speech amendment. Of course there is, but it's always been a concept.
Difficult.
How is it difficult?
All the time, week after week, you're difficult. That fine, you're right. The First Amendment means that you can put up a sign in your store and not get any repercussions from the public. That's what it means.
That's not what I said. Not what I said whatsoever. And you know that that's not what I said. Free speech is a concept, and it has been a concept that I think that we have tried to live up to in America. Of course, it's an amendment. Of course, when you say free speech in this particular meaning is the amendment, but as a concept, it's always been Americans have this thing in their head where we think we can say the things that we want to say. We feel free to say the things that we want to say.
Yeah, and we're wrong. No. So the key is Americans think they can say whatever they want to say with no repercussions, but that's where it's wrong. After say whatever you want to is fine. You can expect repercussions just because America is the land of the free and the home of the brave, and the First Amendment says that we have the freedom of speech. That doesn't mean that you can say whatever you want and expect no repercussions. It just means you can expect no repercussions from the government. I rest my case. You know I'm right.
You're stupid, is what you are.
You know I'm 100% right?
No, if you're talking about the law, sure, yeah.
No, I'm
you're
not.
Right. You're
I'm not.
right. If you're talking about the law,
I just said I'm not.
I know. But what then? If you're not talking about the law, then what repercussions? What are you talking about then?
Okay, do you think that you can say whatever you want and not have any repercussions?
I think I should be able to. Yeah, absolutely.
In the United States of America, do you think that you can say whatever you want and not have any repercussions?
No, because people are shitheads.
Okay. So that means that I won the argument. 1 point, Doug.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about a concept that we should strive for. You're talking about
No.
we
You're
shouldn't
not
strive for.
talking about a
Yeah.
concept we should strive for.
Now you're telling me what I'm talking about?
You're talking about the American people's understanding of what freedom of speech means. That has nothing
No,
to do
no.
with what we're striving for.
Up until
This
about 5
fucking
years
thing's
ago.
playing again. Motherfucker.
I'm talking about up
Hold
until
on a second. I got to shut this off.
just close it.
I did.
Up until about maybe 5 years ago, it was understood universally that when someone said free speech, they were just saying the concept that we should be able to say what we feel. That's always been an American concept. It was enshrined into law, so the government couldn't do anything about it. But it's always been a concept that we have strived for. And you agree with that? I know you do. But things
Anthony,
have changed in your mind over the past 5 years because
No,
I don't know why.
you're just misunderstanding reality. I have never thought that I should be able to say whatever I want with no repercussions. What I've thought is I should be able to say whatever I want as long as I don't yell fire in a theater.
Touche. So, okay. When people say you shouldn't be able to say whatever you want without repercussions, what is that? I want somebody to explain to me what that means and why you get to decide what those repercussions are on my life, or why.
Say the N-word followed by your last name.
But why would I do that?
Why wouldn't you?
But why? No. Why would I? Why should I have to prove to you a negative? Why wouldn't I?
Whoa,
What do you
whoa,
mean?
whoa, whoa.
I don't want to.
Now just give me your last name. So what I'm saying is you can't say whatever you want with no repercussions, and you are fully aware of that.
Yeah, I am aware of that, and I don't think that it's correct all the time that other people get to decide.
I don't give a nobody's
repercussions.
talking about what you think is correct in this conversation. We're talking about the understanding of this one phrase that this old man said when he had this Neanderthal in front of him. That's all we're talking about. I don't care about what your pipe dreams are or what you
My
hope happens in
pipe
this
dreams.
country. I don't give a fuck what your understanding is of the First, Second, and Third Amendment. All I care about is that you agree with me that this guy misused this phrase, and for that he should be penalized 1 point.
What's the Third Amendment? You don't know, do you?
I'm not going to tell you.
It's something about quartering horses or something, isn't it?
You shall not draw and quarter horses.
It's fucking hot in here. Oh my god, this argument annoys me. It annoys me because there are so many people who think like you, and you can't tell me.
Hold on, tell me. I want you to summarize what I said, because I think this is going to be a good indicator as to your comprehension skills.
Like, summarize what you said. You said that in America there are consequences when you say things that you shouldn't say. That's what you think, right?
That's not what I said, but that's close.
But okay, then what did you say?
Everywhere, regardless of the country, you can expect repercussions if you say something that upsets somebody.
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay, that's all I said.
Yeah, and I understand that. But the point that I'm trying to make that you can't get through your head for some
Hold
reason.
on. Hold on. I want to dissect this.
Okay.
One, because I want to get to the bottom of it. And two, we don't have a whole lot of topics to talk about tonight.
Perfect.
So you started off by saying there are a lot of people that think the way you think. And then you explained to me how I thought.
Did I?
Yes. You said whatever it was you said about what I said.
Good comprehension skills.
No, because we were talking about freedom of speech and repercussions. Yeah. I said that you can expect repercussions if you say something that upsets somebody.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think.
Yes.
And you started off by saying there's a lot of people that think your way.
Yes.
So that means that you think opposite of me.
So, okay. On a one-on-one basis, if I say something to you, yep, I can expect repercussions. If I call your mom a whore and I get punched in the face, yeah, that's expected. I get it. But
Okay.
if I go online and I say just a general thing that offends someone somewhere, or someone gets offended on behalf of them, I shouldn't have to expect and be accepting of losing everything, losing my job, losing everything, and then being hounded for months and months. That shouldn't just be something
Nope.
that we accept.
Nobody said that. Nowhere, at no point in this conversation was that concept brought up until just now. Not once did I say that I agree with the concept of somebody losing something because they offended somebody online.
But that's consequences. That's consequences of things that you say, Doug. Repercussions. Sorry, that's repercussions of things. So you don't believe in repercussions of things that you say now?
Nope.
What?
I really do believe all this email that I get and all these notes I get about how fucking retarded you are. I'm starting to believe it.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. I'm right.
There's nothing for you to be wrong about. You haven't made a statement on anything that anybody could say that you're wrong.
What are you talking about? You said when you say things, you should have repercussions against
No,
what you
I
say.
said you should expect repercussions. I didn't say to what level is an appropriate repercussion based on what slur you used. I just said you should expect repercussions.
And I'm trying to get to the core of the issue. Who decides what those repercussions are and what's acceptable? That's what I'm saying.
Society.
So that when you lose your job for saying something terrible online, it's fine.
I didn't say it was fine. You asked who is establishing it, and I'm giving you the answer. I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm saying that's facts. I mean, it's not like there's a jury.
So you're arguing with me, and then you're saying it's not like I agree with it, but you're arguing both sides of this.
I'm not. I haven't even taken a stance yet. I'm just
Jesus
telling you
Christ.
that this guy misused the words. That's all this conversation was about.
But he didn't. He
Oh,
didn't.
fuck. We're right back to where we started. I thought we were going to move on. All right, let's go through it again.
So, do you think when this guy was talking and said, I have free speech or whatever, do you think in his mind, I know this is all conjecture, do you think that he was thinking, I have a legal protection under the Second Amendment, freedom of speech? Do you think that
Yes.
that's exactly what he was thinking?
Yes.
I don't think so. Maybe that's where we're differing. I don't
Let's
think
call
that-
him.
Call him. Yes, that's right. So you don't think that there is any
No, I'm going to look up his number. Do you remember what the name of it was?
the Star Wars store in Schuster and Sons or something like that. Schuker and Sons or something.
Fuck. Oh, God damn it. What,
Aberdeen. It's Schuster and Sons or something like that, right?
Aberdeen Schuster
Yeah, something like that.
and Sons Funeral Home?
I don't
Star
think-
Wars shop. There
yeah.
we go.
What time is it there?
Here we go. Here's the phone number.
What's his name?
Old guy with the trans thing.
Hey, old guy from the trans thing.
You know what? Can you pull the article up and look while I'm trying to get this fucking phone number dialed? Find out what his name is.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're going to ask him this one question and then we're going to hang up on him.
No, fuck all that. If we get this guy on the line, I want to fucking talk to him.
So make sure
Don, his name's Don.
make sure you when you talk to him, you let him know that he's being recorded.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't going to jail for some fucking tranny guy.
It's your freedom of speech.
Oh, this worked well. How many calls do you think they get?
Please leave your message for 36097078080. Sorry, mailbox is full.
Yep.
Oh, well.
I think that helps you helps answer that.
It was a good thought.
Oh my gosh, that would have been amazing. All right. I'm not trying to start the argument back up. I'm just trying to understand your position. Do you think that there is any other like normal use when people say free speech, other than the legal Second Amendment, that's all they're talking about? Do you think people use it in any other way?
Yes, incorrectly.
What? Why is it incorrect? If it's okay, why is it incorrect?
Because when somebody says that when somebody uses it incorrectly, what they are saying is I can say whatever I want and not be held responsible for it.
Do you think, not enshrined in law, just in our culture, nothing to do with the Second Amendment, we're leaving that out for a second, just the
First Amendment.
First Amendment, got guns on the brain. so do you think that American culture, as far as being able to say the things that you want to say, is different than other countries?
Like every country, or
No, I in general. Don't you feel like America has there's something different if you went to like I don't know, Europe, is somewhere in Europe. Like there are speech codes in parts of Europe where you're not allowed to say certain things. They are arresting people in that brings the law into it. The way they talk is more reserved sometimes, right? Because
no, you can bring the law into it that way. Okay. The way that this guy phrased his argument, he was saying, I can say whatever I want because I fought in Vietnam. I have freedom of speech, so I can say whatever I want and you shouldn't get mad about it. And that is not correct.
yeah, that I agree with. You can get mad about it. Fine. Get mad somewhere else. Shut the fuck up. Go use your free speech somewhere else. It seems like we're going down a road where
Hold on, who's we?
everybody apparently,
Me and you, and who's right, or the United
No,
States?
the United States. It seems like as a culture, society, whatever you want to call it, we're going down a road where it's more important to worry about who you offend than to say what you really think. And it's because of exactly what you're saying. People are like, well, you shouldn't have said that. You should expect consequences. And
No, I never said that the only thing he shouldn't have said is that he had freedom of speech.
Did that even make any sense when you said it? I want to know how that sounded coming out of your mouth.
Did you hear me start giggling as I got halfway through it?
I did.
All I'm saying is, other than, okay, so he made this sign,
Mm-hmm.
and he has every right to believe that if you're not a chick, if you don't have a dick, or
Right.
no, if you have a dick, you're not a chick, or whatever it was that he wrote.
Right.
That's fine. Like,
Right.
that's great.
Yes.
And you have every right in your business to hang up a sign. That's great.
Yes.
And you have every right to hang that sign on your window so everybody that walks by sees it.
Right.
But with that, you can expect repercussions.
I agree with what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. The part that I'm having problems with is that once you say, okay, you can expect repercussions. What if that girl would have punched him? Can we just say, well, you can expect repercussions?
Okay, so yes,
Okay.
but for that physical assault, that girl can expect repercussions. Like a gang of old Vietnam vets will go to his house and cut off the rest of his.
So don't you see how that leads us down the road
No.
of
Anthony, remember who you're talking to. Like, I've spent my whole life backing that statement up. If you say something that pisses me off, there'll be repercussions. I mean,
I understand that, but that doesn't make it right. What I'm saying is that once we start accepting that repercussions means anything that anybody wants at any time, where does that lead us? Where does that?
I don't care about where that leads us. I care about this guy misusing freedom of speech.
Don't you see that that's a common theme like throughout this show?
You think?
I care about how these things are going to impact our future. You care about how this particular every situation is on its own. Nothing influences anything else ever. And that doesn't make sense to me. I can't wrap my head around that view, you know?
Okay, let me ask you this. Would this show be any fun to record if it was just me agreeing with your lunacy?
No, that'd be boring as shit.
Okay, So then don't you think that I'm inclined to look for areas that I can, if I think that there's something funny about the fact that I'm going to, no matter what this argument turns into, I'm just going to keep going and picking apart that one sentence just to keep the conversation.
No, I think that that's just your nature.
All right. How much time did we eat up with that? We're good, man. That was 32 minutes.
How in the world did we talk for 32 minutes about that?
Oh, I'm sure it was entertaining
So-
as shit.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. So I am fully aware that when we have these conversations, I come off looking like the idiot. I understand that completely. And it is because I don't know how to articulate what I'm saying.
That's all it is. A lot of your thoughts, as you're saying them, I know that I agree with them.
Right.
But you babble so much and just run your words together, and then you let your train of thought veer off somewhere, and you're more worried about how I'm going to try to paint you into a corner than just getting to your point. So you spend so much time trying to frame your argument that you lose sight of what your argument is. By then, I've already checkmated you.
But it's because your argument style is...
It's retarded. I don't have an argument
Yeah.
style.
Well, no. Your argument style is not what I would say not what I'm used to, but I've been doing this for 5 fucking years. You'd think I'd be used to it now. Maybe I am just retarded.
I thought I saved something. God damn it, I know I did. Where did I fucking save it? There was a word that I came across that has to do with, it's what I do, but essentially it's making up lies in order to make my argument.
Oh.
God damn it. I know I saved it on here. Oh, well, maybe next time.
So there's like an actual word for what you do?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I read it and I'm like, hey, that's me.
I do that. Yeah, there's not really a word for what I do.
Yeah, there is. There's 2 words.
What are they?
Slippery slope.
I disagree.
But if you disagree about this, what's that going to lead to?
Fuck. I don't know. Maybe you're right.
Okay.
I'm more than willing to have that argument with you again.
No.
Oh, Jesus.
Do me a favor.
All right.
Do this ad read.
All right. I got nothing. What are we looking at here? I don't know what this is. I clicked on it and it downloaded something to my computer and I ain't opening it. I don't even know what it is.
Just open it and read it.
HEIC file. What are you trying to give me a fucking virus? I don't know
Just
what that is. I
fucking
can't
read
read
it.
I don't know what it is. What
Open
am I
it.
reading?
It's a picture.
I don't. Hold on, just a fucking sec. HIC? What do you just make up your own fucking file extensions now? I don't have anything that can open this.
Just fucking open it. Just click open.
The HEVC video extension is required to display this file. Download it and install now.
Okay,
Go
then
fuck
do that.
yourself. Fuck you.
I don't want to read this ad read.
So then maybe save it in a file that anybody else can open.
Hold on. You know what? I'm going to take a picture of it, put it on the screen, and then you can read it that way.
I'm going to... I don't want to read this. I'm going to take a picture of it, put it on the screen so you can read it.
Yeah, I don't want to read it. I don't like, I don't do ad reads.
Funny guy.
Oh, ad read 1. Where did I put that? There. Okay. Jump on the screen.
Got it.
Hold, please. See, I already forgot where I put it. Fuck me. I give up on this shit, man. I'm
All right.
done.
Here you go. This is for you, buddy. Holy shit. 10 minutes later, you guys are still talking about freedom of speech. This episode fucking sucks. Bye. Awesome. See ya.
Who was that?
Force said to wipe.
Why are you reading comments instead of trying to help me through this?
Help you through it? How? How would I help you through it?
Talk about something.
I did. That's exactly what I was doing.
All right. Here, read that.
Oh my God. Let's see. Please find attached my $6 USD for payment towards
Just
two.
the ad read. That's
I don't even know what this is. How am I supposed to know what the fucking ad read is? You said read that.
see where it says ad one. I already
I
sent
do.
you this picture.
You did not. You
The
sent me
fuck if I didn't? I texted it to you.
I've never seen this before. I 100% guarantee that. Are you?
As a matter of fact, this screenshot that I pulled off is from our chat because I lost picture.
You are so full of shit.
I'm serious. I'll fuck you.
You are so full of shit. You've never sent. I'm pulling out my phone right fucking now. You never sent this to me.
Okay, pull out your fucking phone. I don't give a fuck.
I am. I don't give a fuck either. I'm gonna be so mad if this is on here.
I'll tell you the date here in a second. I just got to scroll back.
Did you send it to me as a picture?
Yes, I sent it to you as a fucking picture.
I don't see it. You're lying. Or maybe you're not lying. Maybe you just think you sent it to me. No, what's the date? Because I ain't seeing it.
I'm fucking looking.
I'm not seeing
July
it.
27th.
All right, hold on. Where am I at? August 4th. All right, I got to go back a ways. July 27th. Oh, fuck. It's not
You want
on
to just
here.
read it from your phone, you
It's not-
peckerhead?
It's not on here. When the... I seriously never saw this. Wow. That's fucked up. Are you tired of listening to substandard podcasts like the one you're listening to now? Well, we have a cure for your podcast needs. The world famous Cardiff Electric Podcast is now available on Spotify, Anchor FM, Apple Podcasts, Cassette, and everywhere else you listen. Enjoy laughs and thought-provoking talk on the Cardiff Electric Podcast. Also, buy a shirt or a mug.
Thanks, Anthony.
Maybe try sending them to me next time. God.
So how do you... Okay, that right there is the dynamic of our relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what you want me to read. I've never seen that before in my life.
I've never seen that before. Still, now, never seen that before.
No, that is exactly why we have so many problems in our relationship.
What problems?
Because you took this fucking hard-nosed stand instead of just saying, fuck, I must have missed that. It's, I don't even know what you were trying to get me to read. I've never seen that before in my life. Well, I sent it to you. The fuck if you did.
And okay, so this one time,
oh, fuck.
it was
It's
there.
It's every time.
No, bullshit. So what about every time that you're like, oh, must have forgot to send it to you, and you took the exact same stance? Oh, I fucking sent it to you. Oh, forgot to send it to you. It happens every time.
Name 5 times. Thank you.
What kind of name would they have? What's the naming scheme here? Doug was wrong first time. Doug was wrong second time.
All right. So we did the first ad read. So we're going to go through this again next week. What's this one?
Check out the Cardiff Electric Podcast. Buy a mug.
Right. That's an extra $3.
And send your files over in regular format.
So we, let's see here. You Inglorious Bastards, you didn't read my super chats. I wasted like $8 on last episode. That's from Moist Sheba.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently we missed some super chats.
I don't know how the hell that happened.
So I told him we'd give him a super shout out on this episode. So, and that's what this is.
And that's what this is. Super shout out.
Well, so we don't watch the super chats as they're going by because it's too distracting.
Right.
So we try to get them all wrapped up at the end.
Yep.
And I genuinely, there's few things in life that I feel bad about, but one of the things I feel bad about is if somebody is nice enough to donate us money and we don't acknowledge it.
Yeah. I agree. So out of all the, yep, you're right. So
You don't even need me here.
I got nothing else to add. It sucks, but I don't remember seeing it. We scrolled through them. It must have been, they kick them out after a while, don't they?
So I signed up to where that shouldn't happen anymore.
Oh,
like
okay.
we have unlimited comments now.
Oh, all right. That shouldn't be a sign up. That should just be regular.
Wouldn't you fucking think so?
Yes.
It's a good thing that we signed up for a year, this fucking service.
Yeah, really. Stupid.
Okay. Next thing. I got an email today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm listening to your most recent podcast about being arrested for being raped.
Mm.
And can I come talk to your Who's Right gay HR department and find out where I lie? I'm going on a date with a non-binary person, and honestly, she's got huge tits. Does this make me an ally? Apparently, non-binary is on the spectrum. So I gave my answer, and I wrote back and said I will bring it up to tonight and see where Anthony lays on the topic.
So I don't think so. I don't think that this makes you gay at all, because
He didn't say. He said an ally.
Oh, I thought this said, does this make me gay? So no, I don't think it makes you an ally.
Okay,
Because
you're wrong.
why?
It makes him gay.
No. So I don't think either one of those is true. So it says right here, I'm going on a date with a non-binary person, and honestly, she's, which right there makes you not an ally, got huge tits. Right there makes you not gay. So I mean, I just knocked out both of the arguments right there. You're straight and you're not an ally.
Touche. So in my mind, when I wrote him back and told him I think it makes him gay.
Yeah.
And here's why. If I am dating somebody, I don't care what they look like. If they think they're a man and I'm dating them, then that makes me gay, because then I am dating somebody who thinks they're a man.
So that this person thinks they are non-binary.
Right. What's the opposite? Okay, what's the opposite of non-binary?
Binary.
Right.
I'm confused I'm confused here. What's the question?
I think I like your argument better. Not gay and not an ally.
I like how your argument fell apart. Like I just think I like your argument better. Oh, this is one for the history books right here. You're not gay, dude. It's cool.
But you're also not an ally. You're a transphobe.
Yeah, get all up in them titties though.
Titty fuck his ass.
Yeah, exactly.
And then butt fuck his face.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so we got that taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Matthew sent another great story. What is this? Anti-LGBTQ priest accused of sexual abuse to cure homosexuality.
So, is there, first of all, before we even read this, do you think that there's any way that you could sexually abuse someone into being straight?
I think that I have, well, let's see. I've had sex with people that have eventually turned into lesbians. So yes,
Really?
I think if the right person does it.
So you think that you sexually abused them into being
No, I didn't say I abused them. That was key. I maybe not involuntary abuse, accidental.
I accidentally abused them. So if the sex is really, really bad, could that be considered abuse? Like if you were just
if
really
that's the
bad at
case, then I have abused somebody. I've abused lots of people.
it, you're a serial abuser.
Wait a minute. Bad for me or bad for them?
Bad for them.
Okay.
Has sex ever been bad for you?
Well, yeah.
Really?
You've never had like an orgasm and just thought like, oh, that was uneventful.
No.
That was disappointing.
No. Nope.
Okay. Have you ever been jerking off and right when you're about to come, like it, so like right when you hit that point of no return, it's either you keep going and make it explosive or you stop and it dribbles out.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
You've had that, right?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Right. And so that's non-eventful.
Yeah, but that's still like, it's not bad enough to turn me gay.
No, but if every time you had sex with a woman, that's how it felt, and every time you had sex with a man, they kept going, and it might be enough.
And it was like explosive every time. Damn. Huh. I mean, the only way I can tell for sure is to have sex with a man, right?
Yes.
Yes. Do you think, looking back, if somebody would have told you that having sex with a man would be the best experience of your life, do you think you would have tried it? If somebody would have, made a convincing argument when you were younger.
I don't know that it would take that much convincing now. Like if I believed what they were, if it came from somebody who I trusted, like my mom. If my mom was to tell me that having sex with a man would be the best sex, the best sex that I ever had.
Can you imagine that conversation?
Let's talk about the birds and the birds.
I never understood that. Why is it birds and bees? Which one's the guys in that situation?
I don't know.
I mean, does that make any sense to you? Birds and the bees?
Let's see here. The phrase.
Whoa, Jesus Christ. You all right there?
The phrase "the birds and the bees" is a metaphor for explaining the mechanics of, I think I just blew out something.
Wonderful.
Explaining the mechanics of reproduction to younger children, relying on imagery of bees pollinating and eggs hatching to substitute for more technical explanation of sexual intercourse.
Technical.
So the birds would be the woman and the bees would be the men,
Got it.
because men don't have eggs.
Wait. Okay. All right. Cool.
Any other questions you want me to?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, fuck, that hurt.
Did you sneeze all over your fucking microphone?
No, I pulled away from the mic.
Gross.
Sorry, I don't know.
No, I'm still assuming that you sneezed all over your microphone.
Oh, do you know what blackfishing is?
No, I'm assuming it's fishing for black fish. I don't know. Trying to catch black-fish.
What
So that's
blackfish-
it. No, so that's it about the sexual abuse priest. Perfect. I'm good with that.
What blackfishing means and why people do it.
All right.
First there was blackface, now there's blackfishing. The term has been increasingly in the news to describe behavior by white entertainers who appear to be imitating the appearance of black people. It's not a compliment.
Shouldn't it be?
Yes, it should be.
I mean, if I'm imitating somebody, doesn't that mean that I want to be like them, right? Or
All right. So this is what I like.
All right.
I'm going to read this one sentence in this article.
Okay.
And then you're going to rant for a little bit. And that gives me time to sit back, vape away from the mic, collect my thoughts, figure out where we're going to go next.
Okay.
The term came to prominence in a Twitter thread 2 years ago when journalist Juana Thompson said she noticed white celebrities and influencers cosplaying as black women on social media.
What am I ranting about? How gay Twitter is?
Cosplaying.
Cosplaying. So, isn't that just dressing up? Can't we just get past this whole cosplaying thing?
There we go, thanks.
I've made this argument before. Cosplay just means dressing up, right?
Okay, I'm back.
It's just a gayer way of saying
I'm back.
dressing up, right? I'm asking you.
Yeah, but it's the same conversation we had last week. That's why I thought it was funny.
I'm asking you. When you say cosplay, isn't that just homo speak for dressing up? Like
Not at all.
What? Explain to me then what the difference is.
All right. So about 15 years ago in Chicago, they had the first Comic-Con.
Okay.
And there was a bunch of people that showed up. I almost said dressed up as superheroes.
Huh. Crazy. Crazy how that works.
Fuck. All right. Okay, so you're asking what is the difference between cosplaying and dressing up?
Yes. There isn't one, is there?
Yes, there is. Cosplay is a culture.
Dressing up is not.
Dressing up is not.
Don't you think I don't know how you were when you were a kid or whatever, but isn't that something that children do, like play dress up?
No.
You don't think children play dress up?
No. But you're saying because children do it, that all these people that dress up as fucking fantasy characters from shows that they watched 20 years ago are immature.
I mean, am I wrong? Am I wrong? I didn't even say that, but am I wrong? So,
Okay, I'm gonna. You lay a poor trap, but I'm gonna try to. I'll purposely jump into it.
Okay.
Yes, children do play dress up.
Okay.
They also eat breakfast.
Just Hitler ate breakfast, you know? So if children play dress up, so when these adults decided they're going to play dress up, they didn't want people to think that they were children. So they're like, we can't just call it playing dress up because that sounds childish. We better call it something else. Don't you think that that's what happened here?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
okay. So how about this?
Okay.
The difference between dress up and cosplay is the amount of money you spend on your costume.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because if you're like a grown like man child, you can spend lots of money being a child. When you're a child, your parents have to spend that money. Yeah, I understand.
Oh, hold on. I should have investigated.
All right.
The Japanese term cosapure and angelized as cosplay is portumatu of the English words costume play. Does that clear it up?
Yeah. I don't know what those words mean, but sure.
So the phrase came into existence when? When do you think?
I would say sometime in the 80s. If I had to guess.
Wrong. 1984.
Oh, damn.
What you don't understand is cosplay is an activity and performance art, Anthony, in which
Oh.
participants called cosplayers wear costumes and fashion accessories. That's totally different than dress up.
Nope. Fashion accessories. Can you? All right. So, do you think that you can wear fashion accessories and still be straight?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
Like, what fashion accessories do you wear, Doug?
My watch.
Don't you use your watch to tell time?
Nope. The battery's dead.
That would be awesome if that was true.
Well, when my ears were pierced and my lip was pierced, that's a
you're
fashion
such
accessory.
A homo.
If I wear a necklace, that's a fashion accessory. My wedding
Yes.
ring, that's a fashion accessory.
Yes, and I stand by my original statement. and then when you took those homo symbols out, you felt like you were missing something, didn't you?
I don't understand the question.
You felt like that was part of your identity as a homosexual man.
Sure. Yeah, I am. Yeah. Okay.
Sure, why not? But wasn't it weird taking those out? I mean, like you wore them for so long, it was like a part of you or whatever.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
it wasn't a. That's fine.
I don't really have an argument. I just
It's like the way you dress, because you dress like a dirty person.
right.
That's who you are.
Right. That dirt is my identity.
No, I'm not saying you are a dirty person. You just cosplay as one.
That is awesome. What does that even mean? Explain to me how I dress like a dirty person. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just asking you.
Okay. Do you remember when you picked me up from the airport?
Yes.
Okay. You looked for your clothes. You were wearing the exact same thing you would wear when you came to work in the machine shop.
Yes.
A flannel shirt
Yes.
over the top of a some stupid colored tee. Like you never wear a white t-shirt. It's always a shirt that contrasts with the color of your overshirt.
Yeah, white t-shirts are dumb. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I'm the gay one.
What?
Hold on. Your hair was completely disheveled. You look like a hipster Kramer.
Like it is now, you mean?
I don't know. I'm not looking at you.
but yes, it is. It's
Your
disheveled.
beard was overgrown and
Yes.
like it had bugs and crumbs and shit.
I was with you until you said the bugs and crumbs part.
No, but the way that you look like you would have bugs.
Okay.
Like that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So you don't actually have bugs,
Right.
but when people see you, they assume you have bugs. That's what I mean when I say you look like a dirty person.
Yeah. Okay. I can get behind that. I'm okay with that.
All right.
Yeah. Good.
Okay, so what is your problem with cosplaying? I mean, because like you take the stance, you take some weird fucking stances. Like, what's the deal with these cosplays?
Is that a weird stance?
Yes. Because, I mean, this is something that does not affect you at all. Even if this slippery's all the slopes, nothing. It does not impact you one way or another.
So why?
Like, I've been to conventions,
Yes.
big ones.
Yes.
And I went in there, like when I first walked in, I'm like, look at all these fucking nerds, man. Like I could beat up most of these people.
That's your first thought.
But then after being there, it was like, I was jealous. I was envious of the fact that, hey, this fucking guy wants to dress up like Captain America and run around and take pictures. More power to him.
Why would you be jealous of that?
Because can you imagine what I would look like in a Captain America outfit?
But do you want to wear a Captain America outfit?
I would love to find a like, what's that? Captain Spaulding. Do you know who that is?
Yes.
I would cosplay as Captain Spaulding and go to a convention. Absolutely. And be part of the cool kids club.
So, but then why? I still don't understand why you're jealous. Because
I have too many insecurities to allow myself to let myself just dress up and go do something.
So the first step would be just to do that, right? I mean, like, I don't understand.
So is this what it sounds like when I give you stupid advice?
Yes. Yeah. No. I mean, like, you. Okay,
I never even thought of that. Just going to do it.
You obviously didn't think of that because it's just that easy, right? You have all of these insecurities. It's not like like I'm asking you to solve some sort of complex math equation.
Anthony,
Literally,
why haven't you got on stage to do your stand-up routine?
Because I'm lazy.
That's it. It has nothing to do with your fear of failing.
I mean, you know, what are you gonna fail? How are you gonna fail if you dress up as Captain Spaulding? What failure could you possibly see?
I'm showing you how stupid your argument is. If I have insecurities about playing dress up and then going out in public
And you should.
and showing people that because instead of playing the role of some tough guy, I'm now wearing makeup and look like a stupid fat clown.
I'm not understanding the connection you're trying
There's
to
no
make.
way that you're this dense. There's no fucking way.
Sure there is. You ain't seen nothing yet. So it's not like okay. If for me to go on stage and do stand-up comedy, do you understand the steps that have to happen, right? You have to
Walk on stage and do stand-up.
No, you have to write material. I have not written material because I'm extremely lazy.
No, it's because you're too scared.
No,
bullshit, you motherfucker.
You would have to put on clothes.
Stop.
You put on clothes every day.
Stop. Your whole bit that you had planned to go do an open mic was to walk up there with a ventriloquist dummy and not say anything. That's what you had planned.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
You already wrote everything.
You already wrote everything. You don't think that'd be funny?
Why haven't you done it?
Because I don't really think it's all that funny.
It's because you're scared.
So, okay. You're wrong.
No, I'm right. And it's okay.
If I was scared of that, so what difference would that be between what we're doing right now? How would that be different? If you came in dressed as Captain Spaulding, do you think you could come on this show dressed as Captain Spaulding?
Yes.
Then do it.
That's not the same. That's just plain dress up in my bedroom.
Way cooler. So you're asking me what my problem is with cosplay. I don't know that I have a problem with cosplay. Do whatever you want. Just I don't and it's not even a problem, I guess. I just didn't understand why we can't just call it dress up. Why? I mean, why not just we're playing dress up? Why do we? Well, I was
You must have. I know. Okay, which podcast did you hear this? Somebody say this on.
You're so stupid.
I know you heard it somewhere.
About cosplay? You think I heard something about cosplay on? You understand that I only listen to political podcasts, right?
I understand that out of the blue, like 8 months ago, for no reason, you're like, cosplay? Why don't we just call it dress up?
So,
And that's
so out of the you're saying out of the blue, no, out of nowhere. I think the conversation went something like somebody said something about cosplay, and in my mind, I thought, why don't we just call it dress? Like, how is that out of the blue? And how I heard that on a podcast? You're pretending like it's impossible for someone to have ideas that didn't come from somewhere else.
No. I'm pretending it's impossible for you to have ideas that didn't come from somewhere else.
Right.
Just like why don't they pay college athletes? I am pissed off about this, and I'm not going to take it anymore.
So you're taking something out of context that happened almost 10 years ago, and
Anthony,
you're
how is
applying
that-
it to everything.
Okay, explain how that is out of context.
It is out of context. I watched a documentary about, I didn't know that they didn't pay college athletes. I watched a documentary and I told you, that's kind of fucked up that they don't pay college athletes, isn't it?
No.
And then you're like, so this is your new big hill that you're going to die on? You watched a documentary and now this is your big thing?
So that's not how the conversation
That's
went.
exactly how it went.
You came to work. I remember we were walking down the aisle.
Yeah.
I can even tell you which machine we were walking by at the start of this conversation. And you said, I just can't believe that they don't pay college athletes. And I'm like,
Right.
what in the fuck are you talking about? And you're like, did you know this, that they don't pay college athletes?
Yes.
And then I'm like, yeah, and they shouldn't. And then we went back and forth. And of course, it turned into a fucking argument with you and I yelling at each other in front of Department 180. And it was like 2 days later, you're like, oh yeah, by the way, you're right. I did just watch a documentary about college athletes.
Yeah.
So you were taking something and trying to make it your argument without acknowledging the fact that you got all that information the night before, and the day before that you didn't even have a stance on it.
You're kidding, right? You think that, so you're under the impression that not just me, but not everybody else is supposed to disclose where I got a piece of information that made me think about something.
Cite your sources, bitch.
That is the most retarded thing I've ever heard.
No, the most retarded thing that you've ever heard was you picking this argument to all of a sudden get animated about when, other than that 90-minute documentary, which was very one-sided, you knew nothing about the subject, nor
Right.
do you care.
Right. It's like we've been doing this show for 5 years, and it's like you don't know me at all. You understand that I get animated about everything that I don't even really care about because it's fun. It makes life more interesting. And to find out that college athletes aren't getting paid when the coaches and everybody else involved are making millions of dollars is fucked up. That's a fucked up
agree.
situation. But I'm not allowed to have an opinion on that because you think that I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. You're trying to hold me to standards that you yourself don't meet and nobody else does. Just me.
I'm not trying to hold you to any standard other than the fact that you were in the moment, in the heat of the moment, you were pretending that you were shut the
How am I
fuck up.
pretending?
In the heat of the moment of the discussion, you were pretending that you have done a whole bunch of research and you knew all about this stuff. And come to find out, you were just misquoting some documentary that you watched the night before.
None of that's true.
It is in my story.
I know you're misrepresenting the whole thing.
Of course, you don't remember a fucking message I sent you 3 days ago. You think anybody's going to believe that you remember 10 years ago? Go fuck yourself.
July 27th. So you're wrong. So then you switch to that argument. You're just switching from argument to argument until you can win.
I've already won.
No, you did not. You misrepresented the whole, and you not only did you misrepresent, I'm suing your ass. You misrepresented the whole thing, and you keep misrepresenting the whole thing to this day. That's slanderous libel or libelous slander or something. Are we done?
Unfortunately, you're wrong.
No. What do you mean, unfortunately? It makes your argument if I'm wrong. So that would be fortunately.
All right. Can we do our super chats so we can do our shout outs so we can
Yes.
get the fuck out of here? No, wait a
Yes.
minute.
All right.
Can we do our super chats so we can
Yes.
do our shout outs so then we can go into the after show chat and talk to our patrons?
Yes. Jesus.
All right.
Okay. Bruh McBruh. Shout out to Slade. Check out Beefy Bro on Insta. Anthony, do your best flamboyant Doug impression. Love y'all. Stay safe. Flamboyant. There's no flamboyant Doug. There's never a flamboyant Doug. It's always monotone. I'm mad. I'm Doug and I'm mad. That's all. That's my Doug impression.
All right. Just so then go like this, put your arm out.
I'm Doug,
Doug.
and I'm mad. Wait. I'm Doug and I'm mad at you. That's the Doug impression. Villalon.
Thank you, Villalon.
Noah. Ooh. Or or 000. Hey, y'all. Should get high and do a podcast. Wait. Hey, y'all should get high and do a podcast.
Jesus Christ, you are retarded.
I thought he was just saying, hey, y'all should get high and do a podcast. Doug, do you want to get high and do a podcast?
Sure.
All right, cool. Me too.
Do you really have, I don't have to say do you. I mean, I hate when you have to read the Dear Flabbies and I hate when you have to read anything.
Oh, yeah, I've got terrible reading pronunciation.
When
learning
you
skills.
read silently,
Mhm.
like, do you still do the same thing? Like this, because there was no question mark, you were completely lost.
I mean, yeah, it didn't make any sense. It starts when you start with, hey, y'all. It's
I'm going to ask this a different way.
Okay.
I'm going to teach you something.
Okay. I appreciate that.
So when I pulled this up on the screen, even though I wasn't going to be the one reading it,
Uh-huh.
I still read it.
Mhm.
And it goes very fast. I mean, it's not like I have to sound the words out or anything.
Mhm.
I just look at it and I know what it says.
Right.
So then by looking at it and knowing what it says, I then know how it should be interpreted, even
Sure.
though there's no punctuation.
Sure.
So do you not do that? Like when you know that you have to read this, do you just like stare away from it until the last possible moment and then go right into it?
Purposefully. Yep, that's the plan. Are you putting another one up? I'm not looking.
Yeah. So this wasn't a super chat. It just caught my attention as I was scrolling through and it made me laugh.
Doug, what vape is that? Asking for my gay friend.
Thanks, Michael.
You're not gonna answer him?
No. If he wants me to answer it, he can fucking pay me.
It's dick flavored. I'll answer it for you.
I think it's like the Nord 4 or something. Yeah, the Nord 4.
Josikun. If I sub to your Patreon right now, will you call? Eventually, yes. I mean, does that answer the question? We don't get to be moved up to the front of the line. I mean,
If somebody signs up for the $100 tier right now,
okay, you can be moved up to the front of the line. That's the way. The Common Cold. Can I play dress up in Doug's shed?
all right. So that's that, right?
Yeah, you're not going to answer him? He wants to play dress up in your shed.
I am. Depends. What of?
What, dress up what up? Like dressed up as a woman in your shed.
Yes.
Tied up.
Yes.
Beat up.
Split from throat to sternum.
You're right. I was just going to say beat up, but Jesus.
He's going to cosplay as the podcast hitman's girlfriend. R.I.P. Oh, fuck. All right. So now we got to fucking call people.
You mean now we get to call people? Yeah.
Jerry from Bad Cop's watching. Hi, Jerry. I miss you.
Are they still doing that show?
No.
I wonder
And he
why.
never. So, you know, when we were trying to do our network,
Yeah.
he was one of them. Like, I really wanted Bad Cop on our network.
Yeah, I remember you really liked that show.
And remember, they came back at like a really high number. I didn't really want him on the show. I just
Oh, jeez.
one of the few podcasts that I honestly thought was funnier than us.
Really?
Yes.
I
Just
listen-
impossible to find because they kept getting taken down.
I listened to half of one episode once.
Yeah, I know you weren't a fan.
I don't know. Maybe I just didn't give it enough of a chance. They were talking about Corey Feldman's butthole or something.
Yeah, that was funny. All right, we got a lot of these to do. We're probably not going to get through them all, right?
I don't know. We'll just have to see how it goes.
Okay, so I can ignore the left list, right? Did you get all them, or you don't know if you got all of them?
You can ignore. So I thought the left list was what was left from last week.
No, the left list. And this is
I'm
like,
so confused.
like this would be great to do before we start our show.
I thought we did.
I told you the left list is the shit that we didn't get through after last week.
Yeah.
So that's what I started. That's why it says updated, because I created a new list after Wednesday's show and added the patrons to that. But then you added patrons to it.
No, I added.
You added patrons to the right list.
to the right list.
So if they have a phone number, you added them. So we can't ignore the left list. You have to read off of both lists. So some people are going to get 2 shout outs, so they have to sign up again.
Jesus fuck. So what the fuck am I reading here?
Oh, but I also want to make it clear. I am no longer the person responsible for collecting emails. If we miss your call, or if we miss a call to you, you send your fucking hate mail to Anthony. I will dispose of it immediately.
Anthony at who'srightpodcast.com.
I'm good. No, you know what? If you have a problem, I'll give you Anthony's personal fucking phone number.
Doesn't matter. I won't see it.
How that's fair. How funny would it be if I gave them your daughter's contact information to give you messages?
Well, first of all, it would be creepy that you have my daughter's number.
I got her on Snapchat. It's fine.
Even better.
No, but what would you say if your daughter came in and said,
Fucking fat nasty sent this message to you.
I'm looking for a funny name here. They all use real names.
Idiots.
Hey, Ollie Blazin says you're a faggot. You didn't call him. All right. Start doing the shout outs. God damn.
Jesus Christ, dude. You're so fucking impatient. What, so am I reading off? What list am I reading off of? You're
I don't give a
confusing
fuck.
me.
You got to go through all of them.
All right.
Some of them you're gonna do doing duplicates, and then they owe us money.
Eddie, thanks, Eddie. Sergio, thanks, Sergio. I'm just gonna go through every single fucking one of these.
Just move them over. So,
I'm going to Eddie. Thank you, Eddie. Sincerely.
hey, do you want to do that?
What?
Just say fuck it. See if we can get through all these calls and shout outs in the next 15 minutes.
No, I want the shout outs, maybe the calls. I don't want to rush them because
Fuck you.
We're gonna miss something if we do. We're gonna miss some comedy gold.
I'm setting a fucking record.
All right. Thanks, Eddie. Signed up for the $5 tier. Sergio also signed up for the $5 tier. Thank you, Sergio. Taylor. Thanks, Taylor, at the $5 tier. We appreciate it. Taylor. Hopefully it's a girl, Taylor.
God, I love when they don't answer. Now just give me a voicemail so
I'm
I can
sorry, the
leave
person
proof.
you were trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up
You
yet.
fucking
Please
cocksucker.
try your call again
Okay,
later.
Cole.
Bye.
Cole, that counts as your call. Cole, C-O-L-E, Cole. We're done with you. I'm moving you over to completed. You missed your opportunity. Cole.
Oh, looks like Isaac signed up on the Supercast platform. Thank you, Isaac. If you don't like Patreon, we also have a Supercast. Justin signed up at the $10 tier. Thank you, Justin. Juston. Do you think that's a foreign person or they just misspelled their name? Juston.
This guy says, call twice because I'll ignore the first one thinking it's spam.
No.
Fuck you. He did give us $50 though.
Better call 3 times. All right. Hang up and call again.
Your call has been forwarded.
Fucking so stupid.
Just answer the phone.
You can't fucking redial using Google Voice.
Such bullshit.
And he's one of these dickheads that didn't put the dashes between his name or his numbers.
So this says it's spelled Maciek. Maciek, but it says pronounced Maciek. I don't believe you. So Maciek signed up at the $5 tier. Thanks, Maciek. Maciek. There's no way it's pronounced Maciek. It's Maciek. Maciek. What?
I don't want to do these anymore.
Your call has been
All
forwarded.
you're
to
doing
an
is listening to a
automatic
phone
voice
ring.
message System 254247.
Okay, Leroy, I called you twice. You didn't answer. I'm not refunding your $50 fucking dollars. You got to follow the same rules as everybody else. If you want us to call you, you got to fucking sign back up
We
again.
even tried calling twice.
Up your tier. God damn it. I'm nobody's bitch, Anthony. Okay.
Okay.
Super chat. Read that while I call.
The comment cold. Go for the gold, Doug, and rush the calls. That would be funny, I think.
No,
This one guy thinks it'd be funny.
well, I'm rushing him as fast as I fucking can.
He only thinks it'd be funny because he's not getting a call.
Hello?
Andrew, how you doing?
Hey, let me turn you guys off on Discord.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
What's up?
How are
What's
you
going
doing?
on?
God damn it, it's still doing the same thing.
Just turn down your radio. It's cool.
There we go.
All right. So what's
Can you
going on?
hear? All right. Not much, man. I just got home from eating with my old lady. Just chilling.
How old are you? No, you know,
I'm 24.
hold on. I'm going to try something new. We talked
All
with Dave from Content Kings, and he was giving me some pointers saying that I'm not an easy person to talk to. So,
Right.
fuck you.
That helps.
So I'm going to try to be normal. Okay.
All right. Good luck.
I'm curious. How old are you?
24.
You're 24 years old. Why do you reference your girlfriend as your old lady?
I guess it's just something I've adopted, I guess. I don't know. It's so much easier than explaining a fiance or my just wife sounds weird right now.
Wait.
Okay. Are you married?
We're going to be married next
So
June.
this one's an easy yes or no question. Are you married?
No.
Okay, so then you don't have to worry about calling your wife, so we can eliminate that off the table.
Right.
Okay, so are you engaged to be married?
Yes.
There's a word for that,
There's
right?
a word for that.
Engaged. Yes. Fiance. Yeah.
There you go, fiance. She's got it.
She's already corrected you. That's perfect.
Okay, do you guys live together?
Yeah, we do.
First off, do you have to sit down to pee?
I do it out of laziness pure laziness.
Nobody ever pees sitting down out of laziness. That is much more work. You do it because she tells
no,
you
it's
to.
not. No, she doesn't. She doesn't tell me anything. Do you tell me to sit down to pee?
Put her on the phone.
On your own.
What?
Put her on the phone.
All right, Taylor. Come here.
Hello.
Hey, does he ever pee on the toilet seat?
Yeah, like every morning.
Okay, how small is your wiener that you pee on the toilet seat if you sit down to pee?
It's not small. He's just lazy.
He's too lazy to put his dick in the toilet when he's sitting down? He says that
Literally,
so he says that he always pees sitting down. Is that a true statement?
100% true.
You don't think that's weird?
He can do whatever he wants. I don't care.
But-
As long as it makes it in the toilet, I don't care.
But
you
it
said
doesn't.
but you said he always pees on the toilet seat.
No, he sits on the toilet seat.
How does he piss on the toilet seat if he pees sitting down?
I'm just saying, if he stands up and he gets pee on the toilet seat, I'm going to be pissed.
But
So
you're-
if
you're
he
not-
stands up to pee and makes it in the toilet, that's fine. If he sits down and makes it in the toilet, that's fine with me too.
How do you feel when
As
he
long
calls
as I
you
don't have
his,
to clean it up.
how do you feel when he calls you his old lady?
I don't like it.
Then why do you allow it?
I
Put-
don't.
put
He
your
does
fucking
it when
foot-
he's at work.
Put your fucking foot down.
I do.
Okay.
Okay. Doesn't that, like, the first thing you asked was, how old are you? Because that seems like something that, like, my grandpa would have said. You know what I mean? Like, that's not something that young people
He
usually
picks
say.
it up at work, and ever since he started working with these guys, like these older men, that's what he calls me.
Okay, so tell him not to do that anymore. It is disrespectful.
Don't do that. It's disrespectful.
Say, I am nobody's woman.
I am nobody's woman.
Oh, dang.
Also tell him, don't let other people influence what you say.
No.
That was funny. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, we'll talk to him again. Nice
All right.
meeting you.
What it?
She told us some crazy shit about you.
Oh, I was right in front. Yeah, I heard.
Well, she sounds like she's a lot of fun. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah. She's tons of fun.
Where is which state is the wedding in?
It's going to be in Decatur, Texas.
Hold on. Where?
Decatur,
Decatur, Texas.
Texas.
Decatur.
Let me look that up. I might make it. I wasn't invited, but I might make it.
You're crashing the wedding.
Would you send me an invite to your wedding?
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to want to come.
Is there going to be a lot of black people?
I don't think there's going to be a single black person there.
Oh yeah, you're not in the part of Texas that's near me. So sorry, I can't make it.
So why would he not want to
Yeah,
come?
that's all right. It's just nothing.
No, we really need to know this.
Yeah, now I gotta know.
Dude. So there's one side of my family, he's real cool, right? And we're all just hardworking, beer drinking motherfuckers. And there's the other side that they literally do not say, they don't cuss at all. They're just super, super strict, and they make it awkward when you're around them.
That makes me want to come to your wedding too now.
I am thinking I might go to his wedding reception cosplaying as Wonder Woman.
Oh, that'd be pretty funny.
All right. Well,
That'd be hilarious.
we thank you for your support, and we wish you guys nothing but the best.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for the call. You guys are awesome.
Have a good
Thank
one.
you.
Yep.
Bye.
Stay safe.
I think I might have changed my stance on cosplay right now. It just hit me. Why are me and you not cosplaying as Jay and Silent Bob? Why don't we do that all the time? I would do that. That'd be fun.
That's stupid.
I'm in. Let's cosplay.
I'm out.
Why? You could be fine. You get to be the monkey.
That's my girlfriend's monkey.
Christian signed up at the $5 tier. Thank you, Christian. Ben signed up for 4 squigglies. Thank you very much, Ben.
Hello? Hello? Luis, over. Oh, he's Mexican. You got to talk loud and slow.
All right.
Are you all done?
No. Jake. Looks like Jake signed up at the $5 tier. Thank you, Jake. Andre 467. Andre 467 signed up at the $5 tier. Thank you, Andre 467.
Hello?
Luis,
Yo,
how are you doing?
good. Yourself? Who is this?
Are you currently going across the border in a container?
No.
Why is your connection so poor?
I'm not, I don't know, sir. Who is this?
Anthony, you got this one?
It's Doug and Anthony from Who's Right.
Yo, who's right? How's it hanging?
Yeah, you're like, I'm not in the container. Who's this?
I'm hauling the container right now. What are you doing?
We're watching you.
We're watching you drive, buddy.
Oh, shit.
What are you hauling?
I'm hauling rocks, baby.
All right, are you on a Bluetooth headset?
Not today.
Why is your connection sucks?
Yeah,
Like,
I can barely hear you. It's very, very quiet.
I got an Android phone. Can you blame me?
that explains it. You're pro child porn.
Right. Right.
Yo, I just don't say it out loud. Nah, I'm just playing. Oh, shit. It's you guys. I've been waiting for
We established that earlier in the conversation.
You've been waiting what?
I've been waiting for this call all week.
Oh, here it is.
I'm hauling rock. Right now.
Hauling rock? Is that like a drug term? Bringing crack into the ghetto?
I'm not allowed to answer that right now.
That's cool.
What part of the country you live in?
The West Coast, baby.
Okay. So California?
North, east,
Yeah.
west.
I don't want to dox myself, but I guess you could say that.
You're fine.
California's a big place.
Okay, we're looking for a Mexican named Luis
In California.
in California. Have you seen him? Okay, so are you full Mexican or are you mixed?
I'm what you refer to as an anchor baby.
Okay.
Really?
So are you okay, so that means did your mom come over here and get pregnant by a white person, or did your dad come over here and get pregnant by a white person?
Yes.
What? No. Fuck.
Yes.
Oh, God. Welcome to our country.
How old are you?
Gracias, pinches gringos. This is thank you for in Mexican.
All right.
How old are you?
I was 22.
Okay.
How long you been driving truck?
Probably about half a year. 6 months, 3 months.
I didn't know where I was going with that. I don't know. I got nothing.
Not that bad. I was expecting to see more law lizards, but it's all right, I guess.
You were expecting what?
I was expecting more lot lizards, but this is all right, I guess.
Is there any?
Are you just driving locally?
I'm over the road, baby.
So can you not find any?
Yeah. It's probably something bad, I can tell.
Do you think lot lizards? Okay, there has to be racist lot lizards, right?
Yes.
I wouldn't know. I don't see a lot.
But what I'm wondering if do you have is your semi lowered and shit so they know you're Mexican?
I've been asking my let me borrow some of the lower ones, but you have to meet with the shittiest freight liner ever.
Do you got them spinning wheels, like those spinning rims? That would be awesome.
I don't know, but he's been talking to me about getting some on his nicer one.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to hop off of here. We're having a really hard time hearing you.
Yeah, it's very hard to hear. Like you're really, really muffled. So.
Oh fuck! I really wanted this call.
I don't know what you said.
He said he really wanted this call. What are you got something you want to talk about?
Yeah, after a while in the drug protection, and listening to you two assholes talking about us being freeloaders, I was all like, all right, fuck you, here's $5. Now give me a good shit.
I heard
What did he-
assholes. Fuck you. Here's $5. Give me some shit. That's all I got out of that.
It's basically the gist of what I said.
So, how long have you been listening to us?
Almost a year, basically.
You've been listening long enough to know that we don't speak Spanish, right? I assume that's what's happening here.
Does your truck have a landline? Can you get on that?
No, can't do that. I got stolen a while back.
All right. Thank you for supporting our show. We appreciate you, and stay safe.
I appreciate you too. Appreciate everything you guys are doing. You guys are keeping my mind okay while I'm driving.
I think you might be fucked if we're keeping your mind okay.
Oh no, trust me. Just each time you guys upload is another day I don't drive this truck off the fucking bridge.
That's a lot of responsibility, man.
Well, you guys are doing your job, so that's all I can say.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You take care.
You too.
Bye-bye. I wanted to talk to him.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That sucks. So there's another day I'm not driving this truck off a cliff.
All right. I'm supposed to call this person on Discord, but I'm not going to be able to do it this week. So,
All right.
okay. So that one I just moved to the top,
Yeah.
leave it there.
Okay.
We'll do it next week.
Okay. Alex signed up for the California $7 tier. Thanks, Alex.
What's a California 7?
It's like an Illinois 12, right? Oh, jeez.
Please speak English. Please speak English. Please speak English.
Howdy.
Harishi,
Yeah, it's me. What's up, Doug?
thank God you speak English. How are you doing?
Yeah, I know the name's retarded. So how you guys been tonight? I haven't actually watched the show live.
Good. Really
Things
good.
are good. We had a decent show. We argued about freedom of speech for 30 minutes. That carried us
so
into the wrap up, and now we're here.
Fantastic.
Carried
Talking about
us.
blacks and trans too?
Yeah,
No.
we got a trans story in there and a black story.
Oh, fantastic, man. The full sweep.
Did we even get into blackfishing? I know I brought it up, but I don't.
What
Nope.
is blackfishing?
Well, now that you asked, we'll get into it.
Go
you
right
said-
ahead.
You said this person invented the term on Twitter, and then you said,
Oh, that's what started the cosplay thing.
God damn it! Forgot about that. Even I can't follow this shit.
Let me guess here. It's either you're pretending to be black on a dating site, or you're not black. Wait, no, that would be the other way around. You're black, but you're pretending not to be. Am I right there?
No, apparently it's when people imitating the appearance of black people. And also, please note that it's not a compliment. It says that in the article. So
Okay.
that's as far as we made it in the conversation. Then we spent 20 minutes talking about cosplaying.
Okay.
I
Well,
mean,
in that
because
case, I'll have
why
to look
not?
into that myself, I guess.
So do you think that when white people braid their hair and shake their asses and do you think when white men leave their kids, they're appropriating black culture?
Oh, absolutely, man. You can't be taking other people's culture. The braids are just gross. I don't know if that's appropriation.
Wait, braids are just gross? Is that what you said?
Yeah, you ever seen one of them hippie chicks that got like the really gross looking dreads, and they're not like clean like a black person's. They're all like nappy and gross.
So-
Looks like they haven't
You
washed
know, there's a
in week.
difference between dreads and braids, right?
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
Yeah,
like,
I know what you mean. It's just, I don't know.
all right.
On a white person, they just look gross.
Braids or dreads?
Both.
Okay.
Oh wait, are we talking like a Dutch girl braid type thing, like a ponytail that's been braided?
Oh, so when it's
I don't
white, they're
fucking
okay.
No, I'm talking if it's like cornrows on a white person, it's nasty.
Okay, so cornrows are gross. Braids are okay.
Yeah, if it's like just braided hair.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, listen. It's just, I got a vision in my head, and clearly it's not coming through to yours.
Okay.
Okay, well, either way.
All right. So whatever. Okay. Where do you live at?
Texas.
We got a lot of people from Texas.
Yeah, around the Austin area.
Hold on. I got to look that up. I don't know where the fuck that's at. Are
Right
you getting
smack in
married?
the
Can I
middle
come
of
to your wedding?
I'll definitely put you on the list if I do.
Okay. What did you say? Oxen?
Austin, the
Oh,
capital.
Austin.
Oh, that's where I was just in Austin.
Oh, what the fuck? Should have called me up.
Didn't have your number then.
I was swimming in Barton Springs. You know where that's at?
Oh, absolutely. Love that place.
It's really nice.
If you get
I'm
there
gonna
really
people-
quickly, you could drink Anthony's bathwater.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I'm going to bottle that up, sell it over to the union.
So what do you do for a living?
I work in IT.
All right. Nerd.
Just-
More specifically for like orthodontics,
For what?
braces and shit.
I thought you said you worked in IT.
Yeah, but they need
IT.
people to fix their shit.
Can you get me a job in IT?
If you, all right, yeah, probably. I think we actually did spread out to Illinois recently, so I'll see if we have anything.
So how did you come up with the name Harishi? Is that like one of them Japanese things?
No, it was actually some like random ass podunk town in Afghanistan, and as a kid, I was like, that's my internet name from now on, because it was before people started using their real ass names on the internet.
Weird.
Yeah, I was a weird kid.
Shut up,
And I
Baghdad.
was like, well, I was like, that sounds like a cool name. So I just kept that forever. And it sounds like I'm some sort of like dorky Japanese fan.
It doesn't sound Japanese. It sounds like Middle Eastern to me. I thought you were going to be like Middle Eastern.
Oh, I fully expected this to be some anime related bullshit.
Really?
No.
How old are you?
Just turned 30.
How long have you been in the braces business?
I've actually had a bunch of different jobs in different companies and stuff. I started this one like 3 years ago. So for this particular job, 3 years, but it's one of those where it kind of translates to any field.
So how long you been in the braces business?
3 years, Doug.
What can you explain to me what an IT person like yourself does? Like what's a normal day on an IT job?
It's kind of a shit show with management, so I do a little bit of everything. Usually it's old ladies call me because they don't know how to restart their computer, or somebody fucked up their computer, so I got to send them a new one that I prepared that has all the company logins and shit.
Okay, so how big is the organization you work for?
Large, as in multi-state.
So it's like a conglomerate, is that right?
I don't know what their official term is, but yeah, sure.
How many people work in the IT department for this organization?
Not enough. I guess, like, you can count them on one hand.
All right.
So is it is it remote, or do you go to an office?
No, I got to go into an office. We were working remote for a while, and I got to haul my ass over to the main office.
Is there anybody lower on the rung than IT?
I mean, in terms of like pay, yes. In terms of getting shit on by everybody in the company for doing our jobs, no.
Yeah, IT people are the fucking worst.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Did you try shutting off your computer and turn it back? Yes, of course I tried shutting it off.
Yeah,
Fuck.
Doug, but you got to remember, like 95% of the other people in the workforce are functionally retarded.
And every fucking time IT comes over, they turn off my computer and turn it back on, and it works every fucking time.
Oh yeah, that's the curse, my man. That's
Have you-
just what happened.
Okay, when you're on the phone trying to diagnose a problem, have you ever said you should turn it off and turn it back on, and that actually worked over the phone with somebody?
Like 90% of the time.
Really?
Oh yeah, because most of these people, like, I'll call them and be like, "When's the last time you restarted your computer?" And they're like, "Oh, how do I restart my computer?" It's like, "Oh, it's been months. What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Jesus.
Like I said, it's mostly like middle-aged white women that work in this field outside of IT, like doing like clinic work and stuff like that. So they're completely computer illiterate.
Oh, well. Do you think if we created like a Who's Right wallpaper, we could have you remotely put it on everybody's computer in your organization? So
I could definitely do that. I could make the wallpaper for you if you like.
done.
All right, sounds good.
Done.
Message me after the show. I don't know if you remember, I was the guy that made the big big cutting board logo for you.
Well, thank you.
Hey, no problem, man. If you need any more dumb shit for shtick, just let me know.
Yeah.
None of it is shtick.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was a very serious.
Yes. This is
Hey,
all
what-
serious business.
Anthony, why don't you reach out to him
Mm-hmm.
and have him work on what you're working on?
Perfect.
Yeah,
I
sure.
will.
If you need help with it, let me know.
I do, and I will.
You won't.
All
You
right,
don't.
well,
You
you
don't
know
know.
where to find
Just
me.
tell him to send you a message, Anthony.
Yeah, send me a message, Anthony.
Fucking bye.
Bye. Be
you.
safe out there. Love you.
Yeah, thanks.
Love you too. Bye. You're impossible.
No, I think the word you're looking for is funny.
Okay, so I've only got a few more calls. How much time?
So I've got about maybe a half an hour total here.
Okay.
So,
I would sure hate to not be able to make it over to the after show chat.
Right. Spencer signed up at the $5 tier. Thank you, Spencer.
Don't answer. Don't answer. Don't answer. Don't answer.
Looks like
Fat
Ben
tart.
signed up for 4 squigglies.
Fat Tart, this is
Ben.
your notice. We tried calling. All right, fat tart. You got to sign back up if you want us to try again.
Fat tart.
I'm done with this shit.
I got a note.
message
for
6.
I got a note that says, Ollie Blazin, thanks for sticking around given the circumstances. Is there something that I don't know?
Yeah, so he had some major challenges happen in his life, and he wrote me a very long, detailed letter about everything that was going on, but wanted to know that through all of that, he had to decrease his pledge, but he still stayed on at the $5 tier, even though everything around him is falling apart, and he needs every possible dollar that he can get.
Did you tell him not to do that?
No.
No.
I told him that we would gladly keep track of how much he owes us from his previous pledge, and he'd feel free to pay us back when he gets it.
Perfect. With interest.
Kelvin.
Yeah.
This is Doug and Anthony. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you guys tonight?
Are you high?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I fell asleep watching the live stream and I woke up, you guys called in, so.
So was it
must
a
have been
boring
good.
show?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for your support.
What
No
about
problem.
the
You guys have a good night.
what the bye. That was easy.
What? Did he hang up?
Yeah.
What? Hilarious. Thanks, buddy. That was funny, man.
Fuck him.
First, you don't want to talk to him, and then you're mad when they hang up. That was great.
I meant to tell you, I got a voicemail from Peter Norica.
No way. Stop using my song. Cease and desist voicemail.
Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
Who is that? Caleb.
795.
Caleb, that was your call. Thank you very much. We appreciate your support. Stay safe. And I'm caught up.
Let's see here. Native Crazy Bowl signed back up and edited their pledge to $6.66. Thank you, Mr. or Mrs. Native Crazy Bowl. Damn it, I fucked it up.
I'm going to try to find Vermeer on Discord so we can get through that, or Vermeer or whatever.
Jeffrey signed up at the $5 tier. Thank you, Jeffrey. Ollie Blazin, whenever you get back on your feet, we'll collect all of the back pay and interest and everything. So thank you for that. And thanks for sticking around. You going to play the Peter Norica voicemail?
No, I'm calling Vermeer. Go ahead. Keep going.
Oh no, I got a whole nother column. Forgot about these. So Kelvin, we already called. Austin.
Just fucking plow through them so we can be done. We can be caught up.
Tier. Thank you, Austin. Leland signed up for 4 squigglies. Thank you very much, Leland. Casually Mental signed up at the $5 tier. Thank you, Casually Mental. Caleb also signed up at the $5 tier. Thank you, Caleb.
Leave that Mike Smith one on there. I've got to call him on Discord.
Donnie.
Vermeer isn't answering.
Okay. Donnie signed up at the $5 tier. Thank you, Donnie. And also looks like Nolan signed up at the $5 tier. Thank you, Nolan. And Andrew, we called. He upped his tier from $5 to $10. Thank you, Andrew. And then Mike Smith signed up at the $5 tier, and Doug said we'll be calling him, so thank you. That's it. Are you calling Mike Smith now?
I'm trying to figure out how to use Discord. I thought there was here, Mike Hawk. I can call Mike Hawk. If that'll
Will that help anybody?
I can't find him.
It says my call auto canceled because your number is sus.
Your number's sus.
What the hell does that mean? Your call auto canceled. Fix your shit then.
All right, Mike Smith.
Hello?
How you doing? It's Doug.
Hey, Doug.
Jesus Christ, you're excited.
Hey. You know who am I?
You sound like Fatty.
Yes, I am Fatty.
Hi, Fatty.
So
Fatty,
I
what's
discovered
going on?
something. If I keep making accounts instead of just having my pledge, I can keep getting colds.
Awesome.
Like the guy who paid like $50, you can make like 10 accounts. You can get like 10 colds. That's awesome. Like I discovered that.
I just got.
Yeah,
you
Yeah,
cracked the code.
Yeah, I'll keep making new accounts. I'll keep getting colds. How are you guys doing?
So okay, we're good. So you were going to set something up for us tonight. I don't want you to necessarily say what it was you were setting up for us. I just want to know if you've got an update.
They take a long time to reply. They play it cool, you know. And the only way I got him to reply, I told him that that people watching this show may donate. That's the only way I got him to reply. So they take a long time to reply, but the people you're talking about, they will contact me, and I will tell you about stuff that they're doing. They're shitty people. They're really shitty, Doug.
Is this gonna backfire and like destroy all of us?
They brag about how they use get people fired from their jobs. That's their way of defense. They brag about it. So I was scared about like Doug's last mishap. So I played it safe, and I asked Doug if he wants someone from there to call him.
Yeah, but I don't want him to call me at home.
He will not call you at all. He'll call you at the show. So yeah, they hate another group or socialists. They call themselves the PSL. So I joined the PSL, and you may get a call from one of these people.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I opened my Yahoo Mail yesterday, and I got like 5 emails from 5 terrorist groups, like the PSL, the PSL, the Black Hammer, I don't know. Each group I find, I try to join. I try to climb the ranks. I'm trying to get up there.
Trying to climb the ranks. Are you worried you're gonna go to jail?
I'm in Egypt. They can't get to me.
Egyptians can get to you.
No, nobody can get to me. I'm in Egypt. I'm protected.
By who?
These people.
Protected by pyramids.
I don't know, man. I played safe. I don't know. It just scared me, but I played safe. I make 100 accounts, and the IP addresses in Egypt are fucking shit. Like if you try to track my IP address, it will give you an IP address 2 cities from where I'm sitting. So I mean, yeah.
In all fairness to him, Anthony, he did get through our defense.
Yeah, that's true.
They will come to Egypt and like tell him, fire this dude. He hates gay people. They will come to the Egyptian people and say that. They will just say it's cool. Okay, he hates gay people. What the fuck do you want?
What the fuck do you want?
Well, I think we're going to talk to you again here in about 5 minutes in the after show, right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you there.
All right, yeah, we'll see you in there.
Yeah. Okay. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Stay safe.
Bye.